dear students, this is Kanza Salim and today we are going to do a very deep poem from your textbook, First Flight. Yes, another poem by Robert Lee Frost, Fire and Ice. You people have already read his two poems, one in class 9, The Road Not Taken, and one, the previous one, Fire and Ice. Today we are going to do one more very interesting, very deep poem by Robert Frost. As you all know that he is a modern poet. He is an American poet and he is very well known for his realistic depiction of rural life and command of American colloquial speech. He writes in very simple language so that he may reach the heart of all the common people. He may reach maximum number of hearts. And he is the only poet to receive 4 Pulitzer Prizes for poetry. Yes, so he is none other than Robert Lee Frost. Well, before diving deep into the poem, I would like to ask you a couple of questions. Do you think the world will end up someday? Do you think or do you believe the earth will end up someday? If it will end up, how will it end up? What would happen? Will the earth heat up that much that will the sun heat up that much that it is really impossible to survive? Or the heat of the sun will just vanish, it will become very cold, super cold, and it will become, everything will turn up into ice. What do you think? Okay, well, before diving deep into the poem, I would like to read a quote to you. You think over those questions that do you think the world will end up someday, or it will keep on going like this? If you think that it will end up, then please do think that how will it end up? What do you think? How will it end up? Will the sun heat up that much that it bursts and nothing leaves behind, or the sun cools down that much that everything freezes up and leaving no life behind? So what is going to happen? Let's think over it. So before moving ahead to the text of the poem, I would like to read a quote to you which is really connected to this poem. Please listen to it carefully. Do not allow negative feelings and emotions to control your mind. Do not allow negative feelings and emotions to control your mind. Emotional harm does not come from others. Emotional harm does not come from others. It is conceived and developed within ourselves. So we ourselves nourish it inside our body, inside our mind. So please think over it and stop stop thinking negatively, start thinking positively, and let's move on to the text and let's see what Robert Frost is saying in this beautiful poem. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. See, as I have told you earlier also, that poems, especially all the poems and especially the poems of Robert Lee Frost, they are very deep in sense. They not only explain the word to word meaning, but they have their hidden meanings, they have their own meanings, hidden meanings in them. So first of all, let's see the line by line meaning. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. It is very clear, as I told you, that Robert Frost, he uses very simple language, that some say the world will end in fire. कुछ लोग बोलते हैं that the world will end up in fire. Some say in ice. Some of the opinions, some of the minds, they give their opinions that the world will end up in ice. From what I have tasted of desire. Now here the poet is saying that what I have experienced, what I have known, I hold with those who favor fire. I stand with those, I favor those, I hold with those who favor fire, who say that the world will end up in fire. Now let's see the second stanza. But if it had to perish twice, perish means die. Now here Robert Lee Frost is saying, if the world will end up twice, 2 times, I think I know enough of hate. See, let's jump up to the first stanza once again. Let's hop to the first stanza once again. Here, what does fire and what does ice mean? Fire means hatred, anger, jealousy. So these feelings, hatred, anger, jealousy, these are fire. Let's see the lines once again. And what is ice? Ice is limitless desire. So what the poet is saying, that one day the world will end up, some say the world will end up in fire, means the jealousy, the hatred, the anger which is there inside people for others, that will end up the world one day. It will be the main cause, it will be the main reason to end up this world. And some others, on the other hand, they say that our limitless desires. See, none of us is satisfied with whatever we are having. Okay, a person who is on foot desires to have a bicycle. A person who is having a bicycle, he is not satisfied with that. He desires to have a two-wheeler. A person who is having a two-wheeler desires to have a four-wheeler. A person who is having a four-wheeler desires to have a Mercedes or a BMW. And a person who is having a Mercedes or a BMW desires to own a helicopter. What do you think? A person who owns a helicopter, are all his desires fulfilled? No, never. He desires for more. So it happens that we human beings, we have limitless desires. So Robert Frost says that even this limitless desires, in the second stanza if we see, but if it had to perish twice, means if the world would end up twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction of ice is also great and would suffice. Now suffice means that it is sufficient. Okay, so the destruction of ice means our limitless desires are sufficient to end up this world, to bring the doomsday, to just end up this world, to end up the humanity. So here poet has put up two opinions of two minds, Some minds say that the earth will end up in hatred, anger, and jealousy, while the others say that the earth will end up with limitless desires. I hope this poem is clear to you all. Thank you. Have a great day.